No, I had a whole thing planned out. Dang it, you don't understand. You don't know. I had a whole thing. And now I've goofed it. I've done goofed the whole thing up. I had a whole plan for starting this out. That's fine. I'll do it on another stream. That's all good. It's fine. A plan not used. Still a little loud on my end here. A plan not used today. Simply a plan for tomorrow, right? Hey, what's going on? I'm very tired. If it's not evident by the type of talking I'm doing at the moment, but yeah, I'm just a bit of a sleepy Geralt, as they say. And that is what they say. That is the most common turn of phrase that I'm aware of is sleepy Geralt. Is a sleepy little Geralt. Now, I had made a goal. It has been now a good couple of weeks since here's my shadow. A good couple of weeks since I've hopped into the world of Outer Wilds here, and of course, I remember everything. I remember everything that I needed to be doing, that I was doing, what there is to do. I've got it all locked away just fine, just totally fine. I don't need any kind of refresher of any sort. But I am going to go ahead and jump in here. And actually, we're gonna start with an easy one. I don't know how long the old ticker of a brain that I've got going in between my eyebrows is going to be able to be playing this evening. It is 11 p.m., which is much later. Still pretty loud, huh? It's like a rocket ship went off or something. Is this why is this? I don't remember. What is? Why is there? Do they have like an update for this game? Is that what this is? What's going on? Why are all the controls different? Where am I? What's happening? Why is everything so different? My stream on my phone is weird. All the buttons are bigger. The controls seem funny. What's happening? Hold on. What's happening? Okay, well that's part of it. No, it's input controller. What is happening? What is that? Audio language. Sorry, this is I know like incredibly interesting for anybody watching, and I apologize. What's going on here? What's happening? Um, because this is all a little different. The buttons are not. Oh man, I went into this. I had all the plans ready. I had everything making sense. But why is it not? It's feeling the same. Has it really been that long? Move left, right, A, D. Why does it say A, D? Oh, because that's for. Okay, I see. That's just comparing it. Um, it's as. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll die, and that's fine if that's the case. Maybe my stuff got turned off. Because it was over here. Checklist, jetpack auto boost. No. So this is just as a bit of a like. This is what happened here for me. At least a little bit of background. Let's see. I think they did an update the game with accessibility options, bigger buttons. It looks to be quite a bit different. Thank you, Dylan. Good morning, Space Cowboy. Sorry, yes, good morning. Good morning to you, Space Cowboy. Sorry, I'm also trying to watch the chat here, and it's like my phone's locking up. I think it's the mix of like streaming and trying to stream my stream at the same time that I'm streaming. But it's the controller that's a little bit different. Like I just remember being able to I remember being able to see default settings. It's a fun noise. I remember being able to like rotate my ship at a faster speed is the main thing. It's like it's coming in all wibbly wobbly. Movement, graphics. Well, I guess I'll just have to re-get used to it. Anyway, like I said, this is gonna go just fine. No worries. I remember all of this. Okay, so that's Timber Hearth. Wow, we really... It's like, this is me trying to, like, spin. The spinning motion. I remember... That's so strange. Like, I remember... It's like it's requiring... It's not like, connecting it as a held down motion. That's what it is. Like, the right analog stick is not registering as a continual press down. But that doesn't make any sense because I'm able to spin here. Huh. Well, guess we'll just get used to it. I want to go to... Not there. I want to go... No, not there. I want to go... Not there. It's here, isn't it? Yeah, Ember Twin. Let's see. Okay. Match velocity. Engage autopilot. I want to go to Ember Twin. Specifically with the idea in mind that I think there's a few more places left to check out on that ding dang underground city. Now that's going to be the real test, as it has been several weeks. I had intended on doing a little bit of research in hopes that I could, maybe get a little bit of an idea, better so, about what it is I'll need to be doing to progress this game and the story of this game. However, I didn't do that. I did not do that in the slightest. And I'll tell you why I didn't do that. It's very tricky to look into this game without having anything of it spoiled. And I don't know that it's necessarily necessary to be having to do any of that research for this game. Oh boy, let's see. What's the button? Match that velocity. I have to remember how to play this game, huh? It's all good. We'll get there. Pick it back up. But I'm getting to the point, because like the last thing I remember doing was going to the moon. Wow, it really has been several weeks, huh? Yeah, I remember going to the moon, and I remember the vanishing moon, to be specific. Okay, those are full. Okay. I'm so happy that they have these accessibility options. Wow, but this really does be filling up the game screen pretty fierce. Like, for me, like, I'm glad that they have them. Is there a way? Text speed, UI size, regular. That's a little better. I think that's a little better. Going this way. Anyway, it's all okay. There should always be as much accessibility as possible. No point in not having that as an available thing. Okay, we're going over here. Not because I'm about to fall there, but because I said so. I'm legit a little bit nervous with my capability of doing this game, because at the moment oh crap. Oh, come on. I just don't remember. Call shuttle home. Okay, yeah. Activate gravity. Because I won't lie, I don't remember if I've been here or not. Oh no. That wasn't important. Because this actually really doesn't look familiar to me. Guess it doesn't matter because I can't go. Well, how'd this get? The Sunless City is that way. Yeah. Well, good for it. No, I didn't do that. Oh boy. Wow. We're off to hell of a start. hell of a start, huh? Please. There's a secret entrance to the Sunless City somewhere on the surface of the planet. I think it's right next to the egg guy. Chert. Well. Well. Oh, beans. Yeah. No, that feels fitting. Oh, now the controls are like this here. What's happening? It's just like in space. They can't hear you scream about what's going on with the controls. So like down works here. I never finished talking about what had happened with. Oh my gosh! Just throw me into the sun. It's fine. I booted up. I booted up. I booted up my Steam Deck, and to play this, and it was uninstalled from my Steam Deck. I was nervous for a moment that I wasn't gonna have like any of my progress made. This is a real shame. This whole situation at the moment. So, I don't know. I guess that was probably having to do with the update. I don't know if that's coming across at all. There we go. There we go. Goodbye. I don't know if it's coming across at all, but it's like really like herky-jerky movement. What did we learn? Not much. Okay. Again, I'm dreadfully just a little bit sleepy is the thing. I've just it's a bit late in the evening where I am. That's in Thailand. But I have been meaning to get back to this ding dang game since I was back from we had some family come visit us, and I desperately want to get back to this. Okay. Let's go here. Let's look at this. Okay, so question number 1, do we want map mode or rumor mode? Okay, rumor mode confuses me because what rumor mode does is it insinuates some stuff. So I think we have everything except for the Quantum Moon sometimes disappears. Possibly, it says the 6th location, right? Yeah, that's what we're looking at here. Many no Mai went on a pilgrimage during which the Quantum Moon carried them to its 6th and most secret location. To explore the 6th location, the Shrine of the Quantum Moon must be on the moon's north pole. Okay, so this is all tied to the idea that there's the ability to get through the core of Giant's Deep. That's a big thing, right? That's the thing I need to do. So in order to do that, I was able to like get through because of the reverse or the counterclockwise tornadoes. However, I couldn't penetrate the core. It has something to do with those jellyfish. Now, the only time in which I was somewhat certain that the tower for the Quantum Moon was going to be on the North Pole was when it was right before its location that's most similar to the to Giant's Deep, because they're the north. If I went to the north of the it's Sleepy Space Exploration Moment. Yeah, no, for certain. It's Sleepy O'Clock, but I got this. We got this. I could only go to the North Pole of the Quantum Moon whenever I was the Giant's Deep location, and then I assume that would. No, that did take me. I did do a thing. I remember I went there, but there was something else. Because, yeah, there was the wall blocking it. There was the wall that blocked off my ability to go anywhere further. Which, maybe I did that with something else. That's what that was. I did that with something else, and then I went back. Northern Glacier. The North Pole of the Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There is a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from the White Hole Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. Okay. And there's the whole Ash Twin project. This is like this is all like, yeah. Sorry, I need to stop getting overwhelmed. I can grapple with this. The whole point of this is to be understood, so I can understand it. Gravity cannon. Wait, I have everything. Like I assume, basically, the only thing I don't have fully fleshed out here is going to be the sixth location. I have a thing you can do. Go to Timberhearth and find the little piece of dark bramble again. The spooky seed. Fire your scout into it. Okay, so no, I did do that, and that's how I went to. It was on the. It might have been like one of the second, like one of the last few streams. I did that, and that's how I found what's his butt in Dark Bramble. Where it splits off, it gives me 2 scout locations. Is that what you're talking about? Because if that's the case, I have done that. I have. I'll shoot back over there, but it. Okay. Hey. Speaking for whatever reason now too. This is the kind of movement I was wanting. Oh shit, you already. Yeah, I did. I found Feldspar, so I have done that. So I think I've gotten everything. Whoop, whoop. Okay, the movement's a little bit better. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Well, we're off planet now, so that's good. That's a start. Yeah, I found Feldspar and I found the jellyfish. That Adelrock. There's never anything on Adelrock. Please don't crash into Adelrock. Thank you. It's I found the thing in Brittle Hollow that let me know about the fact that I could something to do with the jellyfish, that they're not edible. I guess the thing is like for me that's a dead end that I feel like I should have figured out by now. Maybe I haven't gotten that information, but Feldspar was like, don't eat the jellyfish. They're just good for protecting you from electric rays. And in that sense, I feel like oh. Ugh. All right. Well, on that note, I need to take 5 minutes to recollect myself, so give me just a moment. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes, and we'll figure this out. We'll figure the whole dang thing out. We'll find out how to get inside the jellyfish and ride that to the center of Giant's Deep. What a buck wild sentence. So give me just a moment, and I will return. Back at it. Back in it. Almost. That's a wild last comment to jump back in on, Dylan. I assume you're correct, but still pretty wild. I think you got to float up underneath them, inside of them. Oh, the jellyfish. Thought I tried that. Let's try that. That sounds like a good mission. Sounds good as any. Good as anything we can be doing. Thanks for pausing with me, folks. I appreciate it. Do a quick pause. Okay. There it is. There it is. Autopilot. All right, hopping back into the dang thing. Go up. You gotta float up underneath them, inside of them. Float up underneath them, inside of them. Okay. Give it a shot. Counterclockwise. What's it called? Tornadoes. So in lieu of having these come out and me, being able to stream live, I've been uploading. If you've been keeping eyes on the channel, it's just a weird, silly thing to say. I feel like counterclockwise. That's this guy, right? This is counterclockwise. Big old fella. No? Are you sure? Okay. Well, anyway, been playing through Resident Evil 1, the first one, the remake, not the first one, the second remake, which is wild. Which is a wild fact. It's so harder to play this game than it was last because of the rotation. This is such a... Hold on. Okay, well, I can free look. That's not helpful. Okay. Well, this is up. Ugh. It's so hard to... Really wish I knew what was causing that. That one. That one over there. That one. Not this one that I'm about to hit, please, please. This guy, right? That's a downward. Okay. Having to, like, tap the controls. But I've been playing through that first Resident Evil game, uploading those. I just finished, that's what I just finished. Thought I tried this. I just finished editing the newest episode of that. Oh, man. It's not working, my dude. I don't know. Getting a critical warning here. You gotta float up underneath them float up underneath them, inside of them. Oh, the ship exploded. Oops. We're getting some record death numbers up in the game today, aren't we? That's just a little bit higher than we normally like to get. Getting just getting, what is this, number 3 or 4 in the last 30 minutes. Goodness gracious. And part of that, I took a pause. Took a pause. And if you were thinking that in that time, I was either going to A, do the intro, no ship. No ship. Oh. What does that remind me of? No ship. I don't know. Something about that. No ship, but suit. We'll try it. Oh, man. I'm so bummed that whatever's happening with the rotation of this, that was what got me through being able to like fly this ship. I'm really gonna have to look into fixing this. There we go. Whoa, no. One more time, just one more time. I can do it one more time. Movement, dithering, improves color blending. No, I don't want graphics. I want controls. Movement. There's no like movement. Gameplay, okay. Oh, well, I just... Oh, come on. Oh, wait, can I... Oh, bother. I've really done and gunked up the wheels here. It's funny. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. It's some funny stuff right there. What I just managed to do. Okay. Okay, hold on. I turned off the controller, basically. And then I couldn't. Okay. Invert vibration, look sensitivity, flight sensitivity. Let's turn flight sensitivity, I guess. Just a little bit. Oh, that helps a little bit. Yeah, like I don't know how to like describe this, but it was at one point in time, if I like held the controller, I'd be able to spin in a circle, you know? I thought. But now I have to like do that. Am I going, am I losing my marbles? I mean, probably. Crash into me. Dave Matthews Band. I just think that the developers were likely watching me and just felt I was doing too good of a job. It's normally the case. Okay. That's clockwise. Please don't hit this one. Please don't hit this one. Please don't hit this one. That's the thing that I'm learning about myself. Playing this Resident Evil game. That's clockwise. That's clockwise. And now this one over here. Is that I find myself begging video games. Like, please don't hurt me, kind of thing. Okay. Let's go over one of these bad boys. Okay. Okay, well that's showing me that they can pass through it. Isn't that weird? Like, I think it maybe is my controller, like, because like I'm noticing now, like, it's like all of them, because this is the, if I look at the left, on the left side there's the little six-pointed figure thing there. And so like, when I go left on the left analog stick, it lights up, but I don't know. It's fine. We'll just keep going. There's jellyfish. Maybe I just need to... I do know the Steam Deck has an update that I haven't done yet, so maybe that's it. Okay. Got my suit on. There. Might as well. Oh, boy. Slow going, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Dylan. Now the question is, how long do I stay in here? Will I know when I have made it through to the other side? It feels like it's getting kind of closer. Oh, it's like happening now, right? Maybe I'll just wait. Yeah, it's happening now. It's tricky. I don't want to hurt myself. Oh. Oh, what a time to freeze, huh, game? What a time to freeze. What a time to be... Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. The connection with Pat. Everything is going wrong this evening. My goodness. Okay, this is... Okay. Please. You're right. There's no reason to not ask nicely. Okay, so this is another... Oh... This is very similar. Ooh, goodness, good. This is like what was in... What's it? Floating Around Giant's Deep. Another time to be doing that, huh? What's going on? Everything. Okay. Well, this is the ceiling. Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, okay, so this is the one that's floating around. Got it, okay. Okay. Imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe's cannon structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracker module is destroyed. Okay, because yeah, they were looking to like utilize... Oh, you really testing the waters there, you old... well, that's a fun thing that popped up. I don't know, maybe the capture card's going out. I'm not really certain. And now my stream is not loading. There's so much. Why? Okay, well, everything's back at the moment. No. This is bad. This is real bad. Hold on. ill. That's because it's the wrong one. That's why. That would be fair. May have gone kaput. Oh no. It's real bad if that's the case. Bummer. Bummer, man. Keep looking at my video capture here. I mean, my this. I don't know why. Because it's like it's gone dark. Not the Elgato, I know. That's it's old at this point is the thing. The Elgato is my Elgato's pretty old. Okay. Oh, dang it. The only thing I know how to do, I'll have to go through all this again. Well, that's the case of this game, isn't it? Yeah, I'll need to just go through and okay, that's fine. This is fine. Let me quit this. Sorry, this is not coming through super well, I know. Gonna restart the old Steam Deck here. If that doesn't work, I'll have to wrap things up. Which is a bummer. I guess I'm glad I got a couple more episodes of the Resident Evil to throw up, because the Elgato's out. That may be a bit of a stinker for a moment. Well, we were just getting somewhere. Yeah, it's not booting up. I'm kind of fearing this because again, I've had this since I was not streaming, but recording with Nick. And Nick and I did For the Love of Pixels in up until 2020. I think we started in like 2019. Yeah, it's not registering. So it's like 4 years old and has moved to the other side of the planet since then. And sorry if you couldn't hear me for a second. I unplugged this as a way to test a signal. Well, I guess there goes that for the time being. This was a shorter recording, and well, what better way to wrap up a stream where there were multiple deaths and crashes than with the death and crash of my ding dang capture card. I'll try and get this fixed. Oh wait, hold on. Steam Deck's also not charging. Well, that's not good. The Steam Deck just died. Wow, you guys are watching me like fall apart in real time, I feel like. So this is cool. This is fun. Maybe I'll just hang out here with this. That is a pretty long time. It's weird. Just put it sometimes. Excellent role playing. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Steam Deck came back on. That's good. But it wasn't charging. It's because it wasn't plugged in. God darn. I'm a goof. I'm a goober. I'm a goober. Maybe that'll do it. Hold on. One more thing. We'll try one more thing to get this totally not a train wreck. Back on the road. Maybe the Steam Deck just didn't have enough power to it. I'm sweating. It's a bit of nerves. It's just a bit of okay. Methinks that was it. We're back in. Now, I'm not hearing sound yet, but that doesn't mean anything. So it just was like too. So it was the Steam Deck's fault. The Steam Deck was probably trying to like broadcast to something. I don't know why that would affect it. Oh, I bet because I was using the Steam Deck dock, so I'm wondering if the Steam Deck was having to also power that. Oh, that sounds awful. Now you get to hear this noise, which I get to hear pretty frequently. Okay. Are we going? It's all going. Everything's going. Whew. Stream seems to be good. Wow, thank you all for sticking with this. I appreciate it. Because, my goodness. Stressed me out. Stressed me out. Tell you what. That's what you tune. That's what... It's just very silly. What a silly thing. Okay, we're back on for now. We'll act like that last one didn't happen. I was getting somewhere, but such is life. Now, I will say, Dylan, if you're still here, I'm curious. You sent me that like speed run any percent of the game where you can just die very quickly. Yeah. And I was curious why the guy didn't just jump off the side of the ledge. And it was like it was a cool trick shot that he did there. That was such a buck wild way to get off the planet that I just did. I basically turned on my head and then, that was silly. Anyway, control's still wonky. That's okay. Anyway, that was a very silly video, Dylan. I appreciate you sending it my way. I avoided watching. I was in Pattaya at the time that you sent that, and I was like, I'll get to this because I assumed it was going to be. I thought I couldn't see the time on it, so I was like, okay, well, when I get like 10 minutes, because it's a speed run of this game, and it was literally 30 seconds. I should have spent the time to watch it, and I'm sorry it took me like a week to get to it, but it was very funny. Also very skilled. I love that. Yeah, it was very fun. I could see this game having speedruns. Oh, speedrun to it was a bonk. Okay, speedrun to bonk. Speed, got it. I love me a silly speedrun category. Love it. But I need to beat this game. I need to move on. So, like, I'm just decently tired at the moment. I feel like I'm tired enough that there it is, that it's a challenge for me to find the counterclockwise tornado. There she goes. Okay. What a time for this to be giving out, though, right? Like, right as we were getting into this. when I was, because yeah, sorry, I try really hard not to like start and stop stuff, conversation wise. What am I having to like move? Okay, so I guess I could do like this. There's a way to get over there. Okay. I like that I said that, and the first thing I did was stop a conversation that I was having with this. Oh goodness, please. Not moving properly. Yeah, there's something up with like my control or something, because there's no way this is proper. Because you can see the little arrows, those indicate like the direction you're moving, and they're not staying lit. See what I mean? Weird. Well, slowly but surely. Ow. Okay. It's so funny when it happens. It's so funny. Come on. Please. There we go. Man, it's tricky. Yeah, it's like a turbo, like... It's like turbo, like... Repair inputs for all horizontal inputs. That's super weird. Oh, rapid. Yeah. It's frustrating. It's very strange. Okay, so this is like the real Giants Deep. This is the real... Whoa. This is like the real ding-dang deal. It's like a brain. Well, I better just go to the place I know. I'm wondering, I guess the way I need to test this too is try another game. Feels like it's gotten worse though since the last time. Well, but then, I don't know. Maybe it just has something to do with the Steam Deck needing to be charging. Man, I will say, for how frustrating technology can be when it doesn't work, when you do figure that stuff out, boy howdy, you start to feel like a dang genius. Okay, I just want to look at these real quick because I already did, and I don't know, I don't trust that it's saved, which wouldn't have been its fault. Hey, it's one of the statues. Okay, so this is right outside Giants Deep, right? Yeah, this is the one right outside Giants Deep. And we read through this. Just have to do it. Tracking probe, yes, okay, we did all this. Just refuse not to have my ship log as updated as possible. Now, putting this here lets me see these folk. 2 of them are illuminated. I don't know what exactly that means, but sure. Ash Twin Project. Okay, well, what do you guys say about the Ash Twin Project? Put it down. There we go. Sorry. Okay, I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin Project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital space cannon. Orbital probe cannon, pardon me. Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here is in the probe tracking module, is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Rami Malek, Freddie Mercury, Bohemian Rhapsody. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Ooh. Spicy. Drama. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. No, wait. They want to talk to the statue. Hello. What if I did this? Oh, you're transparent. Nope. Okay. Well, over here then. Woo! Blam. Okay. Careful. One thing at a time. No. Please. Let me walk. Rami Malek. I agree. My mind is blown when I think about him. Well, when you put it that way, I get it. Whoa. Itty bitty. Where'd you go? Where are you going? Oh, wait. Stay. Shrink. Shoot. Receiving data from probe 9,318,112. Visualizing current trajectory of probe. That one. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's tracking the probe that was shot. That was going to go find the eye of the universe. Are these just probe trackers? Oh, that's right. Because the one that was orbiting Giants Deep was like whoa. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched, 9 million. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by that one, by probe 9,318,054. Okay, so this. Whoa. Okay, so that probe was the one who found the eye of the universe. LXS. I know that's not what it says. Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin, displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. Okay, so this is it. Destroy my sweater. This is where it is. Okay. Feel like I should know something about that. Okay, well, they sent a probe and they found the eye of the universe. It's impressive. There's nothing else in here, right? Anyway, it's just really nice when technology fails you and then proceeds to work again. Just always, I'm so thankful. It's just such a bummer when things break bad, you know? I don't think that's a special thing for me to say. I'm probably not the most unique individual for having that observation. It's a bummer when things break. But like, because like it would have been fine. I would have figured it out. Would have figured out how to hunt down another one of those, new, used, something, another capture card. But I'd prefer not to, if I'm being honest. I was making excuses for it. You could try to go to the Sun Station if you have a little longer to play. Yeah, I got time. Do I assume I need those coordinates somehow? Or am I just going to be crash landing into the Sun Station? Because if I'm being real, I'm at the point now with this game. I love it. I think it's an absolute gem. But I'm ready to. Yeah, I think I've said this before. Like I'm ready and willing for any like go check this out that anybody is willing to offer. So Dylan, if you are interested in pushing this narrative along, if you want to be like, what if you did this? More than happy, because otherwise, because I don't think I can leave here. I think I'm gonna die, and then I'll. You can warp there from Ash Twin, I believe. Okay. Yeah. That could track. That tracks. Well, okay. I'll just go. It also kind of looks. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Thought my jetpack was working again. It were not. Ouch. Well, at least it allowed me to shoot up out of there. Sorry, pulling away from the microphone. Boy, this is slow going. Wait. It's like pushing forward. Bring out my old base skills. Because each press is like 1 meter, so this is I hate that this is what I'm doing on the internet. Also, the cool guy Gabro on the planet of the hammock, he can give you a way to reset from the pause menu. Well, buddy, we're gonna be going there then. We're absolutely gonna be going there then. 100%. Okay, I gotta find. Oh man. Oh, surrounded by people and good friends. Gabro, give me a way to pause and reset, because that would be choice. Then we'll go to Ash Twin. Oopsie. Boy, it sure is tough trying to traverse this. That it? No. Oh, that looks like it to me. Nope, that's also not it. That it? That looks like it might be it. they say, where there's smoke, there's fire, and Gabbro is fire. You know what? Good enough. Ow. Okay. Hey, bud. You have no idea the hell I went through to get here. Alright, a few loops ago, a cyclone came by and tossed my little island space. Dying like that was kind of unpleasant. I found something. Nice. Reached Statue Island, so Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure for what, though, but it seems like their sort of thing. Do you think the statue recordings are memories? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me kind of funny. Yeah, okay. That's not... What's up with this? What are you doing here? How do you stay so calm and repeated deep breaths? No, seriously, I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Sure, why not? Okay, close your eyes. Okay. Thank you, Dylan. This is wonderful. I assume this is what he's teaching me. Because this is very helpful. Very helpful. Okay, now Ash Twin. And before I play again, I'll try and fix this. Because, like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It's not the controller. It's something with the game, because this is working. Like, this is how I want to be moving around in space. I don't know. I can only solve so many problems at the same time. It's a lesson I try to teach myself. Is it anything to do with this? Learning more every day, you know. Ash Twin. Okay. Can I? Nope. Can't just go there. That would be too easy. That was the thing I was gonna say. Please. It's hard to look up things about this game without just completely spoiling it. And while I am ready to... Excuse me. Well, I am ready to be on the backside of this journey of this game. I don't want to completely just, like... I don't want it spoiled fully for me, and I don't want it to, like... I don't know. Well, I need to wait, though, for probably the end of this, but that's fine. Just go down. Okay. I'll probably should get out of this, huh? I think I'm right where I need to not be, huh? I think that's... Let me move the ship just a little bit. I think that's probably a good call. I think I'm, like, in the direct path of the sand tornado. Yeah. A little bit. Get on the north or south. There we go. I think that's better. Anyway, I don't want to fully give up the ghost yet of this, right? Like I want to experience it to the extent that I'm able to experience it. Meditate until the next loop. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. So good. I want to, you know, at least try and hear it out. I'm So sorry with these yawns. It's so rude of me. I'm just a little sleepy. But yeah, I've been playing through Resident Evil, and I've been, more importantly than that, I've been editing through Resident Evil in the last couple weeks. And I'm really enjoying that editing process. That's been fun and silly. And I've kept up the Blender game. I've talked to, I don't know if you're still here, Dylan, but if you are, I've spoken to Dylan, who's here in the chat, and he mentioned like doing a live stream of me working on something in Blender, and I was very hesitant to that notion at first, just kind of like first thinking about it. This is gonna be 22 minutes, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm just waiting. I don't know if I can vamp for 22 minutes. Maybe I can. I don't know, but probably shouldn't. Anyway, though, is this coming right for me? No. I'll just wander. So, yeah, I was really hesitant to the idea of trying to do a live stream of me making something in Blender, because like I'm really still pretty self-conscious about like the stuff I'm coming out with. Like I'm happy with it, and I'm excited to be learning the software. But yeah, it's a, it's like with anything artistic. I feel like, I don't know. I really admire people who put up like tutorials and things like that, and I don't feel nearly qualified to explain what I'm doing in the process of it. A lot of times it's such a trial and error thing. I'm like, what does this do? Nope, not this. And so the idea of not being able to like gussy up what I'm doing with like proper editing and stuff, I'm like, oh. But I actually, at the same time, I know that like some of the stuff that's most helpful to me when learning stuff is always like, this is like my very fundamental knowledge of something, and because it's like, oh, it just stopped. Yeah. Anyway, I have like a very fundamental knowledge of something, and that can be really helpful. I think for some people, I think it could be incredibly helpful. Because it can be for me. Like there's in learning Blender, there's a Blender tutorial that like you can't not know about. Like if you're like, I kind of want to learn Blender, and if you like look up any part of the community, it talks about Blender Guru, and Blender Guru is an incredibly great teacher. He puts up a lot of videos for free on YouTube, and he kind of became the face for like, I don't even know how to describe it. And I don't want to speak out of turn because I'm still very new to learning about this stuff. But like he teaches a like 16 to 17 part series on how to make a donut in Blender. And he just kind of cracks me up. He's like a really nice, he seems like a really nice guy, and just like he sounds I need to go in here. Please don't die. He always sounds the same in the tutorials to me. He's like, I can't even do his accent. I'm not gonna try. But really nice guy. He's probably got a real name, not Blender tutorial guy. Please move forward. Ow. Fuck. Damn it. I really have to go get my ship to get on this. Anyway, it kind of in some ways feels like the donut is like a rite of passage. At least it did for me. And that was the one I struggled the most with. And it has nothing to do with... God, that was close. Whew. Oh, this is an up one anyway, huh? Egg on my face, huh? Egg all over my face. Donuts all over my face, because that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, it felt like that was what you should start with on Blender, and by all means you can and maybe should, like if you have the opportunity and find that donut tutorial, I recommend just starting watching it, because he has a very clear way of explaining how Blender works. But I've never been able to finish the tutorial front to back, like all 16 episodes. Usually what happens is I get to a particular portion of it and I get kind of stuck and frustrated, and then I would bounce off of it before I was actually like making stuff in Blender. And so the thing that helped me was just actually like just opening up the project first off, and then like learning how to move. I think I've mentioned that. Oh, please don't stuck. I don't know if oh, trees. That's nice. I don't know if this is where I want to be. But it's nice that there's trees. Um, yeah, if you are watching, Dylan, and you know where on the Ash Twin I need to be, I won't complain. But anyway, basically, I found that sometimes people that aren't as like when I found a tutorial that was like, I don't know, just different styles, like not the like quintessential. Oh, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here, please, quickly. Whoops. Those sometimes were better. So I'm not gonna like pretend like I'm uploading any kind of yeah, Blender Donut. That's literally like I don't know if you like have seen that or heard of that, but like there are hundreds and thousands of people who have just made the same exact donut, and they put their own spin on it. You know, different animation, different style, different icing and whatnot. But like, it's like the starting thing. Like he talks and jokes about how he gets like thousands of donuts a day in like a year. Anyway, it just wasn't for me. And then I started looking at other kind of tutorials, and really what the thing was I started looking for um, like I wanted to do a thing, so then I would learn how to do that one thing. Like and once I started doing that, I started getting it a lot more, and it's been a lot more of a fun process. Gosh, I hope there's something in here. Yeah, there's so many Blender donuts. Someday I really... So there's like a bunch of warp towers here, and one of them is a sun station. If I remember right, it's covered in cacti. This inside is anyway. The inside is anyway, yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get out of here. Ow. Shouldn't be a problem. Probably should before the cycle starts again, right? Let me get fuel. But anyway, so basically that after you mentioned that, Dylan, of like, oh, you should try like do a Blender stream, like I was super kind of like, I don't know. But then I don't know, just thinking about it, I was like, well, for one, like, yeah, I'd be happy to do that if you wanted to see that. For like, I don't, it doesn't have to, like, I'm just happy to show that if somebody's interested. So if you're interested in that, I'll like be fun. And then for two, like, I don't know, it doesn't have to be. Basically, I'm learning that like just because one person is maybe the preferred way of a lot of people doesn't mean that's the only preferred way to do things. This has been a long, winding, rambling thing for me trying to fill the 22 minutes. And now that I don't need to do that anymore, I'm not going to, because I think I found the thing I was looking for. Oh, come on. Nice. Bunch of warp towers. Is this it? Is this the one? Is that the... Yep. I wonder if that's the 6th location. Wow, really sending me back there, huh? Dang. That was the one, that first one? Dang it. I'll go back there. Anyway, so I'll be doing that at some point. I'll be doing a Blender stream at some point. And Dylan, let me know what you wanna what do you want me to build? Um what do you want to see get built? Learn how to build it. Yeah, just let me know. Cause do I just stay in here? Is the thing? Do I just wait? Cause this looks like it looks like the sun on top. Just gonna try. I'm just gonna, cause this does pass, right? Don't know. Gonna wait a second and see. Anyway, yeah, let me know if there's a thing that you are interested in me building. I don't want to go outside until the thing. This. I just missed the sun. I hope that wasn't it. This is actually the Ash Twin, Ember Twin warp station. Since there's. Oh, so I need to go to Ember Twin? Okay. Okay. Got it. Well, let me tell you, I can go to Ember Twin. No problem. Maybe. Oh, shit. Don't crush me, please. Don't crush me. Excuse me. That was silly. One of the things I was learning, like I'm learning right now, is how to make low poly models. I don't know where the warp station is. Did I really goof this one, Dylan? I may also just need to get with you. I think there's a sun warp station. On Ash Twin. Oh, so I should have stayed on Ash Twin. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you said there. What you said makes sense. I just didn't. You said that this was the Ash Twin's Ember Twin warp station. Okay. Got it. 60 seconds of oxygen. Well, that's not good. But if I remember correctly, I think there's oxygen right up here. Just really pushing this life. Can we make it? It's like right over here, isn't it? Ooh, that was close. Whew. Unnecessary, but good for us. Okay. Go into Ash Twin. This is silly. You know, just gonna meditate till next loop. Oh, one more again. I think this is gonna be the last loop, though. How long have we been going for? An hour? Yeah. Almost sleepy, little child. What to get up? Push this Life King. I should have, because the Ember Ash Twin's gonna be all funky. I have to redo it. I'll do one more again. Gosh, put that on a shirt. Push this Life King. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel bad, Dylan. I can see the past unfolding, and I appreciate your support and saying that I should push this life. And in moments, I'm gonna choose to long meditate. That is a bit of a problem with having unlocked that as an ability. It's gonna be tricky not wanting to do it with frequency. Back down to earth. I think I landed at a better spot this time, though. Right? Maybe. A little bit better. Well, back to that old waiting game. Just better repair this. Yeah, the thing I've been learning, like, starting today, and I'm really excited for it, is like, and not really starting today, but I've been mostly focusing on things that are low poly, so they don't have a lot of definition, not a lot of polygonal faces. A game like this is like mostly pretty high poly stuff. Like it's you know, when you look at something, for instance, like we'll just look at this. So, you know, if you looked really close, you can kind of see there's like a little line right here. I'm betting like this is a face and like this is a face is what they're called. And then these lines are edges, and the points that make up between like the start and finish of a line those are vertices. Sand is coming off of it. The top should look like a sun. Okay, good to know. I'll keep an eye on it. But so like yeah, low poly stuff is like you know, a lot of the like early PlayStation 1 graphics stuff is very low poly. That's not like the only thing. I think I kind of in the past have made the mistake of God goodness, excuse me. Of assuming that like that's what low poly is, like just like kind of oversimplifying it as a form of 3D modeling, because you can just make really really gorgeous and really interesting unique stuff just in using a low polygonal count. So like there's a method that I started learning today, and I made a fish. I made a little fish monster, and I used basically, instead of, because like most of the time when I would be building stuff, I would use like, you know, you can, you know, control A and you create a sphere. And then you can, one way to do things is to, ooh, that's pretty. One way to do things is to like take that sphere and then like mesh it like it's a ball of clay, like bend it, pull it, you know, in different ways. And then there's like hard modeling, where it would be like to take a bunch of circles and kind of like organize them into a certain shape. And this low poly method is, instead of doing either of those things, is to take a flat plane, so it's a two-dimensional plane, and then like rotate it so you're looking at it on its face, and then using that in a way, like if you wanted to build, say, like a fish, for instance, if you got a like profile image of a fish and kind of line that up with your 2D plane, what you would end up being able to do is you would kind of basically pull that 2D plane and stretch it until it matches the shape of the fish. and then you just kind of inflate the fish, which is a fun thing to say. Inflate the fish. And in doing that, that's how you get the 3D model of the fish. And it typically has a much lower poly count, obviously, because you're not creating a bunch of faces. You're just adjusting and building the ones you have. And that's what I did today. And it's like kind of cool to think about. And I'm like, okay, that's a kind of a quick, not easy. Oh, there's the Phantom Moon, right? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Well, I'm gonna lose it anyway, right? Yep. Bye. Just like saying hi to the Phantom Moon. Looking for sun station with a sun on top. But basically, if you have the profile image of anything, like, it's a somewhat like consistent method to make a quick 3D model of that. I'm excited to kind of mess around with that because I think it's got a lot of potential. The software itself is just so. I heard it described as a like Swiss Army knife, and I felt like that was actually really accurate because it's like it's probably not inflate the fish. It's not quote unquote like industry standard in any one particular thing, but it has like a number of options within it, even to do full-blown like animation, which is something I'm also kind of working on and learning a little bit, like 2D animation. I just have a couple of like silly video ideas that I want to do. One of the ones that I really want to do, because I think it's just very funny and very silly. I was singing this while we were in Pattaya, but I got, I don't know what it means in French, but it's like the one French thing besides like oui oui that I know, but is like sacre bleu. Like I've heard that of like oh my gosh, I think is what it roughly means. Sorry if you speak French and that's like way wrong or something. But anyway, I started saying that to the melody of Survivor's Eye of the Tiger. And I have this idea to make a little cartoon of a man named Zachary Blue. And that's the whole bit. But anyway, I'm going to use that as my motivation to learn how to 2D animate that. Probably into a TikTok. And that's where my life is right now. Is that's big on the horizon for me, is to finish the learning process to do that. This does not look like a sun. Am I too close to this? I think I'm too close to this. Zachary Blue, like that. That's kind of the idea. In case you couldn't put it together yourself. Bye. Wow, really decided to get pretty close to this one, huh? Bye. Nope. Okay. Thank you. I thought it was a good idea. Maybe not. I don't think it's a bad idea. You know? That's how I've been taking a lot of my ideas. So I go to, like, so long as it's not a bad idea. Is this a sun? That's a sun. Okay, I see it now. I see it. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Let me in. Oh, yeah, this is new. Okay, some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. Hypothesis, time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. How curious. Rami thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation idea. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on. Okay, can't get in there. Okay, don't know that I can. This is gonna be hard. Cool, cool. So I need to, like, jump through here? That feels wrong, but... that feels wrong. Hope this doesn't kill me. Come on. That is what I gotta do, huh? I gotta dance that little dance in there. This is gonna be real hard. You're right with the setup I got. This is the part that I think is a lot easier. This is a lot easier if the sand is higher, like higher here. Or I gotta go back to the ship. I gotta get some oxygen. I'll bring the ship over here. Can't risk doing this. Are you saying higher on Ember Twin or higher, like lower? Like what do you mean? What do you mean? That's been my favorite GIF, I think, from what's it? From Hot Ones, is Jennifer Lawrence freaking out. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know. Hot Ones has a lot of good GIFs. Oh. Hello there. I think muddier if the sand is higher. Yeah, do you mean that the sand is higher on Ember Twin? I assume. Ooh, boy, we're cutting it close there, aren't we? We're just hanging on to this thing. What's this? I can just hear you, like, yelling at me, Dylan, like, no, go back. It's our first delivery. Yarrow, 1 warp core from the black hole. Root is installing. Did I do this one? Just gonna go through it really quickly. If I've read it, so much has happened since then. Come on, please. Okay, that wasn't new, so I read it. Okay. Thought so. Like, going back. Yeah, like if you reset the loop and get there sooner, the sand will be higher, so you can use it to go through the cacti without flying. Oh, I see. No, I got this. Don't need this. Oh, this is so frustrating. The lack of movement is... the lack of movement's confounding, I tell you what. Okay. Well, bottoms up. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix this before I do this, regardless. This has been a hoot. This has been good. We made progress. That's it. I mean, take an inch. That's all I need. Um, Great in and out of context. This has been a blast. I'm excited to continue with this. I really got to figure out what the heck is going on with the jetpacks here, because I still have the muscle memory from just a couple weeks ago. I can feel it. I can feel the bouncing around that I was doing. I almost hit reset the loop. That'd have been funny. So I shouldn't be doing this poorly, but I was. But we learned some stuff. Several deaths, some new discoveries. This has been fun. It's been real. Like I said, Dylan, let me know what you want to learn in Blender, and I will absolutely do that. We'll hop on a Discord call so you can be on the stream of it as well, and we can talk through it. And I'm by no means an expert. I'm just now learning it, so maybe it'll be beneficial to have somebody who's just a few steps forward to learn it for anybody, yourself included, if you like. It's very fun. It's a fun little software. Fun to create little monsters and doodads and stuff like that. Speaking of, I guess if it'd be a good place to mention, just if anybody has any interest, I am for the month of October. I put my Instagram link in the description of this video, of all the videos. So if you want to find me there, but there I'm posting every day in October a different monster, kind of like an Inktober thing. I'm calling it MOM, Month of Monsters. I almost forgot the acronym I made up. Yeah, I wanted to be something that I knew I would start to finish do. So I have almost all of them already finished. I'm just posting them this month. So, yeah, that's where you can find those. I've been having a very good time with that. They're just silly little guys. They're silly little monsters that usually come from me taking a lesson that I learned through a tutorial or something like that in Blender, and then kind of taking a part of that and then having a small idea and using that for that, or just having fun. Usually they are stuff that I make in under an hour, but it's very fun. Blender's a very fun and free software. As I'm getting older, I'm finding that the more things are free, the more I just enjoy them. Because I see the other 3D softwares like Maya and ZBrush, I think is another one. They're big on sculpting, and you can make some really cool stuff with those. Maybe even a little quicker if you were learning them. And those are some of the industry standard stuff, but I'm not in the industry, so I might as well learn on the free stuff and just have fun with it, because it's all free. You can buy stuff for Blender. A lot of people make a lot of really good add-ons, but all the add-ons, if I'm not mistaken, are things you could technically make yourself within Blender. It's just obviously somebody's taken the time to learn the physics and the properties and things like that, so that you don't have to go through that, and you can pay them to give you their add-on, and a lot of them are really cool and great. So I guess expect stuff like that. I don't really have a place here. I think once I've put on Instagram all the 31 monsters for the month, I think I'm gonna do just a quick silly little video slideshow of some kind, maybe with some narration up on the channel of just going through all of them. Maybe I'll talk about them. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, put Stone Sour music beneath it or something. I don't know. I'm so tired. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for watching this. This has been fun and silly. I'm sorry for stroking and petting my beard so much that I do. It's gotten to the length that I can't help it. And it feels like a wonderful bird's nest. I will be back playing this maybe tomorrow if I can get my S together. That's a shorthand for shit. And get stuff done earlier. I will be playing probably in the middle of the night for the United States, because I don't mind playing this, staying up late and playing it. I have a lot of fun, but I get sleepy. So, gonna stop talking because I'll go on forever, because I have to set up and take down everything, and I'm putting that off. So, thanks for watching, Space Cowboys. It's been real. It's been fun. We'll hop back into this likely tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be wrapping this up soon. We've been playing this. This is episode 9. So hopefully we'll wrap this up soon. And hopefully tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the next day, I'll have the Resident Evil, the next part of that playthrough up as well. Thanks for watching. I'll be back later. Bye. Gonna stop talking now.